relax your shoulders. And today we're going to do boxed breathing. So inhaling for 2 seconds, hold for 2 seconds, exhale for 2 seconds, and hold for 2 seconds. Now, if that's easy, I'd like you to inhale for 3, hold for 3, exhale for 3, and hold for 3. So when you're ready, just close your eyes, relax, and focus on your breath. Okay, so coming back to the room, you can keep your eyes closed if you wish, and we're just going to start by stretching out our neck, starting a slow warm-up, rotating your neck head around, and just feeling for any areas of tension. And then we're going to stop and go the opposite way. Okay, keep bringing your head to neutral. You're going to turn your head to the right, bring your nose down towards your armpit, and you'll feel a stretch anywhere from your ear to your shoulder on the opposite side. If that feels easy, grab onto the crown of your head and pull it slightly towards your armpit, so increasing the stretch. Relax, shrug your shoulders, and then we're going to turn the head the other way. So nose down to your left armpit this time. If you need extra stretch, put your hand on the crown and increase that stretch. Back to the center, shrug your shoulders. Okay, then we're going to lift our shoulders up, back, and down. We're going to do that 3 more times. Up, back, down, up, back, down, and 1 more. Up, back, and down. You're going to bring your arms out to the side, thumbs up. And the aim of this is to bring your shoulder blades as close together as possible. So you bring your thumbs back behind you, and you're trying to squeeze a golf ball between your shoulder blades. And back. And bring the thumbs back again, behind you. And relax. And one more. And relax. Okay, bringing your arms up. You bring your left arm down your back. Right hand holds onto the elbow. And push the left hand down your back. Bring your arms back up, shake them off, and swap sides. So this time right hand comes down, hold on to the right elbow with your left hand and push it down your back. Bring your arms back up, shake them off. Bring your right hand to your left knee, left hand behind your back, and you're looking as far behind you as you can. Trying to get a stretch through your thoracic spine, so the middle of your spine. And back to the center. And swap sides. So left hand, right knee, right hand behind, and you look as far back as you can. Back to the center. Place your hands on your knees, and we're just going to rotate the trunk. So we're going to go from one sit bone to the other. Just nice, gentle movements, getting that spine moving. And the other way. Okay, so we're going to now bring our right leg out in front of us. We're going to bring our right arm to the inside of our right thigh and then grab onto the right calf with our hand. And we're just going to move our hip back and forward. And stop moving it and just rotate the ankle. And the other way. And shake it off. And we'll swap sides. So left hand on the inside of the left thigh, comes under, grabs the left calf, and we rock our hip back and forward. And then you stop and just rotate the ankle. And the other way. And shake it off. Okay, so now from there, you're going to come to 4-point kneeling. So you're going to come onto your hands and your knees. You want your hands under your shoulders and your knees under your hips. You're going to inhale, raise your head and drop your spine. Exhale, bring your head down as you push your spine up towards the ceiling. Initially, this might feel stiff or achy, but just bear with it. Inhale. Spine goes down, head goes up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Bring yourself now down to your child's pose, so your hands are up in front of you. And you're going to bring your hands, both of them, to the outside of the left side of the mat. So you're walking your hands off the mat, so you'll feel a stretch anywhere from your little finger right up to your ribs. Just opening up the right side. And always remember, as you exhale, if your exhale is a second or two longer than your inhale, it allows your body to relax. Back to center. Back up, we come to our happy cat, angry cat. So inhale, head goes up, spine goes down. Exhale, head goes down, spine goes up. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Bring yourself back down to your child's pose. Bring your hands now this time to the right side. So you're coming off the mat on the right side. Feeling the stretch again from your little finger right over to your ribs. Just softening into it on every exhale. Okay, bringing your hands back to the middle again. We're doing one more round of happy cat, angry cat. So inhale, head goes up, spine goes down. Exhale, head goes down, spine goes up. You should feel your spine is starting to soften now. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Remembering your head goes up and your bum goes up. So your spine is dropping down towards the floor. Exhale. Find your neutral. Tuck your toes under. Move your hands slightly forward and we're going to come up into our downward dog. So we're going to lift our bum towards the ceiling and start slowly walking our feet. Now you might find that your calves or your hamstrings are particularly tight at the moment. Just slowly walk, straightening one leg and then the other. And as you straighten and bend, you'll find that the tension starts to ease. If we're doing a lot of gardening or a lot of sitting, these muscles tend to tighten right up. So this is a lovely little stretch. Okay, when you're ready, come back down into your happy cat, angry cat. And we're going to inhale, head goes up, spine goes down. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Find your neutral. Tuck your toes under. Hands slightly forward and up we go into downward dog again. So again, just walking one foot at a time, nice and slowly. If you do this fast, you're trying to force the muscles to give and they won't. They will go into spasm at a later date. So just focus on your breath, remembering every exhale allows you to soften a bit more. And then back, you come onto your knees. And we do the happy cat, angry cat again. So inhale, head goes up, spine goes down. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more, inhale. Exhale. Find your neutral. Tuck your toes under again. Lift your bum towards the ceiling. And walk your feet. Okay, so from there, you bend your knees and slowly walk your hands back to your feet. So you're just hanging forward. And then from there, you're going to tuck your chin in, put your hands on your shins, and slowly bring your hands up your legs, put your chin tucked in the whole time until you're up into standing. So bring yourself up to standing. And then we're going to come to the front of the mat. And we're going to go through some sun salutations. So we're going to do 5 sun salutations. Okay? So you're at the front of your mat. You're going to inhale, bring your hands to the ceiling. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, hands on your shins. Keep your spine straight and long. Exhale, bend your knees, place your hands flat on the mat and step back into the plank. Now from there, you can come down onto your knees. Otherwise, you can come down chest first to the floor, up into your cobra. Exhale, tuck your toes under, lift your bum towards the ceiling and walk your feet in your downward dog. On the next exhale, bend your knees and step or walk forward to the front of your mat. Inhale, hands on your shins. Exhale to the floor. Inhale to the ceiling. Exhale down by your side. Well done. Okay, we'll go again. So inhale, hands up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, hands on your shins. Spine nice and neutral. Exhale, bend your knees, plant your hands and step back into the plank. From there, come onto your knees if you need to, otherwise chest comes down first. And up you come into your cobra. Exhale, tuck your toes under, lift your bum towards the ceiling and walk your feet. On the next exhale, bend your knees and step or walk forward to the front of the mat. Inhale, hands on your shins. Exhale to the floor. Inhale to the ceiling. Exhale, down by your side. Well done. Okay, 3 more rounds. Good. Oh, so inhale up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, hands on your shins. Exhale, bend your knees, plant your hands and step back into your plank. Onto your knees if you need to, chest comes down first. And up you come into cobra. Or you can come into upper facing dog, which is your thighs are off the floor. Exhale, tuck your toes under, lift your bum towards the ceiling and walk your feet. On the next exhale, bend your knees and step or walk forward to the front of the mat. Inhale, hands on your shins. Exhale to the floor. Inhale to the ceiling. Exhale down by your side. Brilliant. Okay. You go again. Inhale up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, hands on your shins. Exhale, bend your knees, plant your hands and step back into your plank. Onto your knees if you need to. If you can stay off your knees this time, do try. As you come down, chest comes down first. And up you come into your cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, tuck your toes under, lifting your bum towards the ceiling into your downward facing dog. On the next exhale, bend your knees and step, jump or walk forward to the front of your mat. Inhale, hands on your shins. Exhale to the floor. Inhale to the ceiling. Exhale, down by your side. Well done. Last round. Inhale up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, hands on your shins. Exhale, bend your knees, hands flat, and step back into your plank. Onto your knees if you need to. Chest comes down first, and up you come into your upward facing dog or your cobra. Exhale, lift your bum towards the ceiling, and walk your feet one last time. By now you should find that those calves, hamstrings, wherever you were tight when you started the downward dog at the beginning should be slightly easier now. On the next exhale, bend your knees and step, jump, or walk forward to the front of the mat. Inhale, hands on your shins. Exhale to the floor. Inhale to the ceiling. Exhale down by your side. Okay, well done. So we're going to do, if you want to take a drink, please do so, because it's slightly warm today. And then we are going to do some balance work. So the balance, you're going to stand in the middle of your mat. You're going to put one foot on your ankle, your shin, or up into your thigh. Now remember, it's not to touch your knee. There's no pressure on the inside of the knee. So you're either above or below the knee. So when you're ready, off we go. If you want to look at a point about 45 degrees in front of you at an angle, it usually helps with your balance. Okay, well done. So we're going to swap legs. So when you're ready, you're going to put foot on the ankle, the shin, or up into the thigh. And off we go. Okay, and relax. Okay, well done. So, because glutes are so important in the game of golf, we're going to factor in the glutes today. Again, it's because we're not probably firing up as much as we should do. As I've said to you before, your hip flexors, the muscles that come from your belly button down to your hips, they tend to be overactive. And if they're overactive from sitting or bending forward, your glutes can't be firing properly. So what we're going to do is stretch them out first, and then we're going to do a few exercise movements on glute strengthening, okay? So we're going to come to the front of the mat. We're going to tuck our chin in, put our hands on our thighs, and we're going to slowly roll down to the floor with our hands. Walk your feet back until you're in your downward dog. And then when you're ready, lift your right leg and swing it between your hands and put your left leg down. So you're coming into a low lunge. So your right knee is in line with your right ankle, not going past it. And your left knee is relaxed on the floor and your back foot is relaxed. So you're going to come into a low lunge, feeling the stretch at the front thigh, the front of the thigh, back leg. And from there, if that's a big enough stretch, that's fine. If not, raise your hands up towards the ceiling to increase the stretch, and then reach away from the back leg that you're stretching. So if it's your left leg, you're reaching to the right. And you should feel the stretch anywhere from your belly button down to your knee. And just focus on your breath. Bring your hands down. Come back down to your happy cat pose. So you're bringing both your hands to the floor. Bring your right foot back to your where your left leg is. And then we're just going to swap over, bring our left foot forward between our hands. And up we come into a low lunge on our left. So when you're comfortable, if able, raise your hands towards the ceiling. If that's a big enough stretch, that's fine. If not, lean to your right, so your left. So what you're doing, if I do it forward, you're up and you're just leaning away. So you're feeling the stretch anywhere here. Back to the center. Bring your hands down, bring your foot back. And we're going to come down onto our side. So you're going to come down. So you're lying on the side, on your side on the mat. You can use your elbow to prop yourself up. Your bottom leg is bent at a 90-degree angle to keep you balanced. Your right foot is slightly aiming towards the ceiling, slightly back from the straight down. So if you're thinking from the hip straight down, you want to be about 10 degrees back. You're going to raise your leg with the foot slightly lifted and hold. And then down. And you're never going to touch the floor. You're just going to raise again. And down. And again. And down. If you're not feeling much, make sure your pelvis is straight, in line with each other, and your foot is slightly back. If it's not, if it's too easy, go back a bit further and raise. And down. We've got another 6 to go. So raise. And down. Raise again. So the hip externally, the glutes externally rotate your hip and they also extend. So we're hitting the glutes in 2 different ways. And down. I think it's 3 more. Shouldn't be talking and counting at the same time. And down. Again. And down. And 1 more. And down. Good. Okay, so this time you turn over onto your tummy. You put your hands onto your chin, and if you can, you raise both feet off the mat. It's what we call a half locust. Okay? So if that's uncomfortable, you raise one leg, so you're really squeezing your glutes. This is the extension part. And down. Otherwise, you raise both of them at the same time. So when you're ready, lift. And relax. The aim here is to squeeze your glutes as hard as you can. When you're lifting, and once you're lifted, you really squeeze. So we go again, lift, squeeze those muscles as hard as you can. And down. We go again, lift. And down. Again, lift. And down. And one more lift. And down. Okay, so this time you turn the opposite way to which you did the leg just now. So I'll change ends. You're going to prop yourself up with your elbow. Bottom leg is at a 90-degree angle to balance you. Pelvis is in line. Toes slightly, the right foot slightly towards the ceiling. And you're going to raise with your legs slightly behind neutral. You're going to raise, hold, and down. And again. And down. If it's too easy, bring your legs slightly further back. Raise. And down. Again. And down. Again. And down. Halfway there. Go. And down. Again. Up. And down. 3 more. Up. And down. 2 more. Up. And down. And 1 more. And down. So where you tend to feel it is just in this area here. So not smack bang in the glutes, but just to the side. That's where this particular exercise works the most. So now we're going to lie on our back and we're going to do our glute bridge. So doing the bridge, but focusing on the glutes. So you're going to lie on your back, bend your knees, bring your feet so they're a few inches away from your bum. So as close to your bum as is comfortable. So we're stopping the hamstrings overworking. So when you're ready, you tuck your tailbone under and you lift your bum so that it's in line with your knees and your shoulders. And then you act as if it's a ball between your knees. So you're squeezing the ball between your knees and you're squeezing your glutes. And you hold. And down. Coming down nice and controlled. And we go again. So lift your bum. Act as if you're squeezing a ball between your knees. And squeeze your glutes. And down. We go again. So lifting that bum so it's in line with your shoulders and your knees. Squeeze. And down. 2 more. So when you're ready, we'll go again. Lift. And down you come. Last one. Have that tailbone under, lift. Again, remembering there's a ball between your knees, imaginary one. Squeeze your glutes, squeeze. Squeeze a bit harder. And down you come. Okay. So come over onto your side, push off the floor with your hand, and we're going to stretch out our hamstrings. So you're going to sit yourself upright. You're either going to grab onto your, just around your knees, so just above your knees, around your calves, or onto your feet, whichever you can get to, okay? So the aim is to pull yourself forward. So you're trying to get your chin as close to your toes as you can. So we're not just dropping forward, we're trying to reach forward. So reach as far as is comfortable, whether you're holding your knees, your shins, or your ankles. and hold. And relax. So bring yourself up nice and tall. And we'll go again. So reach forward. This time you should be able to get a bit further. Again, you're looking at your toes. You're trying to pull yourself towards your toes. You're not dropping your head down towards your knees or your thighs. And relax. Again, bring yourself up nice and tall. And then one more. So forward we go again. And up you come. Okay, so bend your knees, lie yourself down, and we're going to do a bit of a cool down. So what you're going to do is you're going to cross your right knee over your left. You can tuck your toes under your left ankle if you wish. And then you're going to put your hands out to the side. So your right knee is the top knee. It's going to roll over to the left side. So you're going to try and get your right knee towards the floor. Keeping your arms out to the side to counterbalance you. Pull your belly button in towards your spine and come back to your neutral position. Uncross your legs, lift your bum just to straighten out your spine. And then we swap sides. So left leg goes over right. And then you're going to rotate to your right with your left knee. Left hand is out to the side. Pull your belly button back in towards your spine. Bring yourself back to neutral. Uncross your legs. Lift your bum. And then once you're in neutral, cross your ankles over each other. Bring your knees to your chest and just hug them towards your chest. Nice and gently. Then we're going to go side to side. So just rock side to side, holding onto your knees. Nice and gently. So you're massaging the muscles either side of your spine. Okay, and from there, relax your legs down. And we are going to get into the relaxation. So if you want to lie yourself down, you can. If you want to get a jumper to keep yourself warm, you can. If you want to cover yourself with a blanket, you can. If you want to put a pillow under your head, you can. And I'm going to go through the progressive relaxation, which is the contract and relax of muscles. So to start with, we're going to focus on our breath. So make yourself comfortable, lie yourself down, close your eyes, relax your arms and your legs, and focus on your breath. Inhaling for 2 or 3. Hold for 2 or 3. Exhale for 2 or 3. And hold for 2 or 3. And we're going to use this form of breathing, which is called box breathing, for this whole relaxation session. So bringing your focus to your feet, as you inhale, curl your toes and create a bit of tension in your feet. Hold. And as you exhale, relax your toes and feet. So Coming to your calves. As you inhale, bring your toes towards your knees. Hold. And as you exhale, relax. Now as you inhale, engage your quads and push the back of your knees into the mat. Hold. And as you exhale, allow your thighs to relax. As you inhale, engage your glutes. You may feel your hips rise. Hold. And as you exhale, allow your hips to sink back into your mat. So bringing your attention to your lower back as you inhale, flatten your back into the mat. Hold. And as you exhale, allow your back to relax. And just be aware of the difference between being tense and being relaxed. So now as you inhale, bring your shoulders up towards your ears. Hold. And as you exhale, allow your shoulders to relax down by your side. As you inhale, raise your hands a couple of inches off the mat and reach them down towards your toes. Hold. And as you exhale, allow your arms to relax down by your side. So focusing on your hands, as you inhale, make fists with your hands. Hold. And as you exhale, allow the mat to take the full weight of your arms and shoulders completely. Bring the attention to your face. As you inhale, squeeze your eyes and mouth shut and scrunch up your nose. And as you exhale, notice that your forehead is relaxed, your jaw is relaxed, with your tongue resting gently at the back of your teeth. Your eyes are gently closed. Your scalp is relaxed, and the back of your neck is feeling long. And just relax and enjoy the moment. So scan your body again and notice if you're still holding any tension anywhere. And if you are, then focus on that area. And as you inhale, try and create more tension. And as you exhale, relax. And now that you're really relaxed, spend a few moments going off in your imagination to a place that has calm, happy associations for you. Imagine that you're there now, thinking clearly about the colors and sounds in that place and possibly the smells. Think about whether you're on your own or with other people. So start to become aware of your breath. Start to notice any sounds around you. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. Then raise your arms overhead, stretching all the way down to your toes. Then just gently open your eyes, roll onto your side, and bring yourself up to sitting in your own time.